The year is 2023. The month is November. The demo for Boom Buster just came out. Boom Buster is a fast-paced platforming game about sorting bombs and hopefully not exploding. It combines the classic arcade style with an upbeat soundtrack and colorful art style. In my opinion, it's a pretty darn good demo, which is why I decided to make this video on it. If there's anything I love in games, it's high scores, which Boom Buster is all about. But the scoring in this game is a little different from most others. It's surprisingly complicated when you dig deep into it. In this video, we'll be diving into Boom Buster's theoretical highest scores, and how those scores can be achieved given the right circumstances and strategy. In Boom Buster, you play as Buster. His moveset is simple enough. He has a double jump, a quick dash, a spin attack that takes out enemies, and a backflip that has very little practical use in-game, but is still fun as heck to use. The objective of the game is to move the two colors of bombs into their designated locations, while avoiding enemies to secure points, as well as not explode. Seriously, when you lose all 3 hit points in this game, you literally explode. It's worth noting Buster's moveset changes slightly when holding a bomb, as he loses the ability to dash and backflip. The scoring in this game isn't actually a whole number. Certain things will give you a certain amount of money, in dollars and cents, which acts as the score. The demo has a tutorial, which is really easy to get a max score in. Spoilers, it's 3250. A bonus stage which consists of 1 really tough level, and 3 stages, each stage having 3 substages, or acts as they're referred to. In this video, we'll be focusing on just stage 1 and its 3 acts. But hey, if you like and share the video, I'll be happy to cover the rest, just saying. Anyway, in order to get the most amount of points out of a game, you need to play all 3 acts in a row without taking a hit or missing a bomb. 2 very important things to keep track of when going for high scores: bomb stacking and enemy baiting. Bomb stacking is when you carry more than 1 bomb and drop them into the pipe at the same time, resulting in bonus points depending on how many bombs are part of the combo. We'll get back to this technique as it's the single most important aspect of the high score run, but also the most inconsistent. Enemy baiting is a really simple trick. Throughout each level, different enemies will start spawning based on a timer. Normally for 25 cents each, you just take out enemies as you play the level. But even after the final bomb is spawned, enemies can still spawn in. While the final bomb is flashing and about to explode, an enemy will always spawn somewhere on the stage. You must drop the bomb and immediately take out the 1 remaining enemy before the level ends, which happens once the last bomb is collected. Let's talk about the right side of the screen. Here you'll see a bunch of things, but let's focus on Bridget. She works like Tetris. She'll pull a bomb out of a bag, and based on what color it is, she'll throw bombs of that color into the stage. The order of bomb color is always the same for each act, but the location of which the bombs appear is completely random. This is where the luck element comes in. This is the order in which bombs appear in an act. Bridget throws bombs so slowly, so we have to crunch time in order to get combos. A bomb's timer lasts 2.5 Bridget cycles before it explodes. A Bridget cycle is the time it takes for her to take a bomb out of her bag and toss it into the stage. So the space between each bomb is 1 Bridget cycle. If a red bomb spawns and another red bomb is within 2 cycles, it's possible to make a stack with those bombs, although the timing is harsher when the bomb is on the 2nd cycle. Here, a red bomb spawns. We have to wait for Bridget to throw a blue bomb, and finally another red bomb spawns. But oh no, the one you're holding is about to explode. So you have to hope it spawns in an optimal spot while making sure your movement is on point before it goes kaboom. Knowing this, as well as enemy baiting, you should be able to consistently finish Act 1 with 21-25. Assuming you made 4 combos of 2, took out all enemies, and never took a hit of damage. For Act 2, it's a lot like Act 1, but we're introduced to the first triple combo. Instead of waiting for this red combo of 2, you want to collect the first red bomb and get a combo of 3 with these red bombs. The blues are super easy to deal with. You make 1 pair at the beginning and drop the remaining 2 in later. You should end Act 2 with a 44-75. assuming you took out all enemies, made optimal combos, took no hits, and collected the health dynamite. These appear anywhere on the stage after a certain amount of money is reached. You might notice this chart looks a little different, and that's because it is. On the third most Bridget cycle from the right, it lasts a half a second longer, and she throws 2 bombs. This makes it barely possible to chain a combo of 3 red bombs, but it also makes this pair of blue bombs way harder to get, but not impossible. Sadly, we can't start with these 2 red bombs to make the combo easier, because this would mean we end on a bomb stack, so the extra points from enemy baiting are impossible to get. This seems to be the best theoretical route as far as I can tell, so what does it look like put into practice? You can check out my max score run on YouTube right now. That's going to be it from me. I've been Shaco. Peace out.